What is going on, everybody, and welcome to NYYU. Guys, remember, today is a call-in show. Voicemails, of course. 804-592-6160. Go ahead and drop your voicemails. We are on Yamamoto watch. Smacky that likey, smacky that likey, yeah, smacky that likey. Hitty that subby, hitty that subby. Smacky the likey for Yamamoto.
What you need, yeah, man, I got it, wow. What you say, hey, we about it, get the cream, yeah. Why you slacking? Why you talking all that talk, boy, you capping? What you need, hey, yeah, I got it, with the team, yeah. We about it, wow. Get the cream, yeah. Why you slacking? Why you talking all that talk, boy, you capping? Yeah, why you capping, no? Feel like a rubber band, I've been snapping now. Yeah, I've been up here with my team, so you know this what I mean. We've been going up.
Go Yamamoto, folks. We are indeed on Yamamoto watch. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, who the hell knows when I'll be off the watch. But until the clock is ticking and he doesn't have a team, I, Pete Simonetti, will be here for you, the NYYU community, until my dying breath. Yeah, I decided to start this one off dramatic, damn it, because guess what? The suspense is building. Everybody's scared out there. They're saying, Pete, the Dodgers are gonna
finish him.
They got Ohtani. They got his sister's tit. They got fucking Kung Lao from Mortal Kombat. They got everybody appearing and going, you come to LA, go watch the Lakers. Little Bron is out there playing a little dribbly of the basketball. And at the end of the day, this is where you want to be, Yamamoto. And everybody's going, Pete, the Yankees only sent Hal Steinbrenner. Isn't Hal good enough? Damn it, isn't he good enough? Well, folks, anyway, you guys know, we got to bring the excitement to you. Take a little listen when I tell you this, because at the end of the day, we're not normal. We're not normal at NYYU, and you better believe I'm getting to the roll call. Other people, they start their show to get right into it. Me, it takes me 45 minutes. My first hour of a show is me just warming up, okay? So I just want to let everybody know well ahead of time, we are live tonight until 10 o'clock. We got 2 hours, baby. Smacky to like, hitty to sub. We have 2 hours. We got guests tonight. You guys know him as Yanks Morning Brew. My brother, Hector, will be joining me at 8:30. And then you guys are very, very used to the one, the only great Dane of NYYU will join me later in the night. But guys, we do got stuff to talk about. But first and foremost, Anthony Garcia, Chris Hogan, Taz. What's going on, Taz? Alex, what's up, my brother?
El Diablo.
Ken Rogers, Desiree Conrad, my friend Jocko. What's up, brother? How you doing? Hayden, Macho King, I got my
Cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time.
You know I gotta have my cup of coffee in the big times in the Game Season Live mug. And guys, let me ask you guys a question real quick. Game Season Live is so great. And I'm sitting there this off season going, you know, what else can we do a little more of? And it came to my mind. I said, you know what, Pete? Talk to the team about it. They said, bro, do post Game Season Live. That way, nobody leaves. We don't got to leave each other so quick. I don't got to say ball game over, you know, under my umbrella. Adios. I can say, get ready to tune into the post-game show, guys. Post-game season live. Bada bing, bada boomski. That's what we got. That's what we got, baby. Jake, what's going on, my guy? Scott Wright, Willie Teabagger, Anthony Medina. The Iron Horse is in the chat. Hirsch, the MVP, is in the chat. D-Nice, how you doing? For Train Express, Ray Albert, Capone, Jason Grady, Aiden Davila, Zap Sigma, Smacky to like, Hitty to sub, Big Wheeze, Chris Perez Jr. Guys, I love each and every one of you. This is what NYYU was about. Here's the beautiful thing. I did all that in 6 minutes. So look, we can start. We can go into today's conversation. And here it is, guys. All right. We're 150 subs away from 22,000, by the way. So call up your mother. Call up your grandmother. Call up your niece, your nephew, your uncle, your daughters, everybody you know, friends, drug addicts, crackheads, prostitutes, hookers, trannies, whatever it is that you know in your little catalog of contacts. Get the calling them. Hit them up. Get the calling them. All right? Say you got to tune into Pete right now. This guy's fucking nuts. This guy's nuts and he talks Yankee baseball. How do you get better than that? Tune in, damn it. Tune in. Tell the deli guy. Tell your barber. Jordan the barber, shout out my guy. He follows us now. Jordan the barber is a NYYU member now. He follows, not of the members right now. He's not a member yet, but he's in the, he follows us, okay? You know what I'm saying, okay? All right. But guys, you guys don't want to hear me act like this for 2 hours. You want to talk baseball. And the big story is Yamamoto watch, guys. We're all on it. We're all hyped. We're all excited. We're excited to see what happens with Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And today, Yankee fans are losing their shit. And I'm being as nice as I can about this, folks. I woke up this morning, right? I do all whatever it is I'm doing for the day. I got George, the cat. My cat's named after George Steinbrenner. So George is there chilling. I said, George, you look a mess. Let me break out the brush. Let me give you a nice little brushing, George. I'm brushing George. I'm not paying attention to my phone. An hour goes by, chilling with the cat. We're having a good time relaxing. Poor Jira's upstairs sick. I'm probably going to get it. It is what the hell are you going to do? But we do all that stuff, right? So then I look up and I go, oh, my phone. Let me see if there's anything going on. I open my phone up. There's messages. Bing, 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 bing. Some people I never even speak to. There's some people I never even talk to. And they're immediately, oh, the Dodgers, Pete, it's over. Yama done, Yama gone, is what they're telling me. All this crazy psycho shit. Ernie, how you doing, Ernie? Rich, what's going on, my guy? Everybody's flipping shit. Pete, it's over. It's done. Forget about it. There's no more conversation to be had. He is a Dodger. And I'm sitting there going, wait a second. Wait a second here. I'm a little confused, everybody. What changed? What changed? Why is everybody bugging out? Did I miss something? What changed? And then I go to the computer that's sending me all this stuff, and this pops on my face. Yoshinobu Yamamoto meeting with the Dodgers yesterday featured Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, and Shohei Ohtani. Okay? So I'm sitting there thinking to myself, again, why is everybody flipping shit? Did Yoshinobu Yamamoto not know who plays for the Dodgers? Did Yoshinobu Yamamoto have no idea that Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, and Shohei Ohtani play for the Dodgers? Did we also forget that he just played in the WBC with Ohtani? You don't think they've had conversations already? So is this like something new? You don't think Shohei Ohtani knows that the Yankees have Aaron Judge, Garrett Cole, and Juan Soto? He met the owner, Hal Steinbrenner. He met Omar Minaya. They were at the game there. He tipped the cap to these guys. And all of a sudden, because we went ahead and they broke out the three guys that he knows plays on the team, it's over. I'm sitting there going, you guys are more worried about that than maybe the Dodgers offering him $385? Because this offseason, if you guys haven't noticed, this offseason's been a little batshit crazy as it is. If folks haven't recognized that yet, this offseason has been a little bonkers, if you know what I'm saying. It's been a little batshit crazy. Jung-Ho Lee, who I'm a big fan of, got like $180 million, $118 million. I had a guy message me today, by the way, said, Pete, for $18 million, that guy's going to be a bargain. He's going to be a good player. Watch. And let's be honest. In today's major leagues, $18 million, you do pretty decent. Okay. Sam, let me ask you, Sam, what was the difference? Why weren't they? I'm not saying that the Dodgers can't be the front runner, but why is it different today than it was yesterday? What was the difference? He didn't know they played for the team? I'm dead serious when I ask this. I would like somebody to answer me this here. What was different about yesterday with the Dodgers compared to today with the Dodgers? Because he met them in person? If he played there, he'd meet them every day. They'd be family for the next 9 years. What's the difference? Everybody's flipping shit about this. I'm like, he's likely already made up in his mind where he wants to go. The fact of the matter is that they're sitting there going, he met Ohtani. He met Ohtani. So what? He didn't know Ohtani signed with the Dodgers? He didn't play with Ohtani in the WBC? What's the difference? What changed? David with the super chat. I don't know what changed.
Thank you for being a friend.
David says Yamo meet Tanaka before he came in Matsui. What we all know is that he loved Tanaka growing up. That was his idol. That's been out there already. He wore Yankee hats his whole life. It's more valuable because he met Ohtani? Rick with the super chat says, what else's area the Bombers interested in this offseason? I think relief pitching is going to be important, and I know you guys are going to want to talk about this. I don't really want to talk about plan Bs, I'll be honest with you, because again, I am Ohtani. I am Yamamoto all day. I still believe Yamamoto is going to be a Yankee. I'm standing my ground. I'm not moving off of that. Yankees have some amazing people that deal very, very well with Japanese players and the Japanese culture. Swimi Minami, Gene Afterman. I watched the video yesterday and the day before again of Gene Afterman, what she went through in Japan. I mean, it's an unbelievable story. The friggin' Yakuza was after this woman. So if you don't know anything about how the Yankees really have an unbelievable iron fist on what happens in Japan, if you don't think the Yankees have any type of insight on what's happening with this player, you're out your mind. Somebody even sent me a tweet today that says, the Yankees checked in on Imanaga. Oh my God, Pete, it's over. I'm sitting there going, what is over about it? They're doing their due diligence. I don't even have to move my mouth that much to waste energy. They're doing their due diligence. Were they not supposed to do it? Were they not supposed to do their due diligence on every player? That's their job. Their job is to reach out. Their job is to talk. Their job is to figure out who this guy is. That's their job. Calm down, everybody. Calm down. Smacky the like. Hitty the damn sub. We're here till 10 p.m. We ain't going nowhere. We're answering all your questions today. Everybody's. We got the voicemail line open. Let's get to it. Oh, we got voicemails galore. Here we go.
Hey, Pete, Macho King calling from New Jersey, yeah. How you doing? To the underground.
Yeah.
Well, I'm having a cup of coffee in the big time and a piece of crumb cake, yeah. And I'm willing to bet dollars to donuts that Simon looks like George the Animal Steel Dickett. Anyway, the Yankees beat the sign Yamamoto and screw the Dodgers and the Mets and anybody else that tries to get in their way. I'm going to leave about another 15 to 20 voicemail messages to get my point across, okay? Just so you get them. Oh, yeah, macho!
Well, there's your warning right there, folks. We got about 5 more of these voicemails from Macho King today. Look, the guy's the rookie of the year, folks. He won the rookie of the year. He gets a little leeway here. He gets a little friggin' leeway. What do you want me to do? Yamamoto was at a Laker game. Basketball. Fucking cares? Who fucking cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? I scrubbed my balls yesterday. Okay, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? I watched the 2003 ALCS today. Who cares? He's at a Lakers game. Who gives a poot? He's in LA. What should he do? Sleep with the homeless? Go full Brian Cashman? Say, hey, look, scoot over. Scoot over. I want to hang out with you guys. What's he supposed to do?
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best.
Eddie says, getting Yamamoto low is the average pee-pee size of the Yankees. Oh, my God. Oh, now we talking about pee-pee sizes. We're still the favorites, in my opinion. Yankees 40%, Dodgers 30%, Mets 20%. Where's the other 10% at? What are we doing there? Who's 10%? I want to know who the 10% is. I want to know who the 10% is, damn it. Smacky the like. Hitty the sub. Look, no other place do you get in one sentence the Lakers, balls, and pee-pees, okay? It's kind of what we do over here. It's a bit wild in this place. What do you want to do? This is the jungle you come in here.
Hey, Pete, Macho King
Coulda
from
guessed.
New Jersey calling back. I forgot to tell you that I had a cheesesteak for lunch, yeah. And did I mention that the Yankees need to get Yamamoto? Dig it, Macho!
All right, another good one right there. Very insightful. He had a cheesesteak sandwich. A cheesesteak sandwich with a cup of coffee.
Hey, Pete, Choking in the hell. From New Jersey, yeah.
There it is.
And I think I'm gonna have some pizza for dinner, yeah. And after the Yanks get Yamamoto, I don't know if they're gonna trade Glaber or not. Just thoughts off the top of my cranium, dig it. Oh, yeah! Macho!
All right, I waited for the march out. There it was. Rod Thompson with the today Junior super chat says, thanks for talking me off the ledge, but I'm still sleeping on the roof. Laugh out loud. Love you, my guy. Ra, nobody loves you like me, brother. Nobody loves you like me. Let me tell you right now, okay? DJ Steelio, the friendly neighborhood Steelio is here, okay? Anthony Medina, I think I said hi to you, the great Dane. You know I said hi to you. Dane will be on later. By the way, folks, okay? You know what I'm saying? You know damn well the deferments in the Shohei Ohtani was strategically generated towards acquiring Yamamoto. Credit creators, it's generated towards acquiring more talent. It's generated to acquiring more talent. I'm not saying the Dodgers can't get Yamamoto. I'm just simply saying people are bugging the shit out. Oh my God, he met with 3 Dodgers players. He knew they played for the Dodgers. What the hell's the difference? I met him now. I was teammates of Ohtani a couple of months ago. What the frick does it make? It makes no sense. Like saying, he went to the Yankees. You know what he did, right? What'd he do? What'd he do when he went there? You ready for this? He met Aaron Judge. It's locked in. He met Aaron Judge. It's over. Forget it. He went to a Knicks game. Forget it. Don't worry. Hector's coming in. He's big on the Knicks. And tell us how big that is. Oh, forget it. He went to a Knicks game. Done deal. He saw the friggin' Phantom of the Opera. Lock. Come on. Stop it. Calm down, everybody.
Thank you for being a friend.
Chris Stefanis. I said that horribly. You the man, Pete. They got to pick a Yama and a Yankee fitted for a reason. Realistically, the Yanks miss out on Yamamoto. Who's the next option? My man, you started that so good. Why'd you have to go to the next option stuff? Nah, I love you anyway, brother. Thank you so much. I'll be honest, fam. I don't know. You're not going to like this. Maybe you get a young starter from the Marlins, or you re-sign Frankie Montas and you sign a guy like Jordan Hicks, and you kind of shore up your bullpen. You add Montas as a starter, additional stuff there. I don't think they go after Imanaga. I think Imanaga's a good pitcher, but I get a lot of reports on Japanese players. And one of the concerns about Imanaga was keeping the ball in the park. And he has good stuff, do not get me wrong. But I don't think the Yankees are going to go to that price value to bring in a guy like Imanaga. I think that they will do it for Yamamoto. The Yankees will go over 300, in my opinion, for Yamamoto. I'm more than certain they will. But the question's going to strictly come to, where does Yamamoto want to play? Guys, this is the thing you got to do. You got to sit there and say to yourself, where does Yamamoto want to play? Another thing to throw out there, his agent, Joel Wolf. I've mentioned this a couple of times, but I'm going to go ahead and mention this again. He is an agent that is very, very open to making a deal work that his player wants, even if it is less money. A lot of agents don't do that. They'll try to push to get him to go to the most money. The players union would try to get him to go to the most money. Joel Wolf is known for that. He tries to get his talent with where they want to be at a good price. So for an example, let's just say this, right? Let's say the Dodgers come in at 330 over 9 years. And they came in at 330 over 9 years. Let's just play along with this idea that Yamamoto goes, you know what? I want to fulfill my legacy, and I've always seen that playing with the Yankees. But right now, the Yankees are offering me 310 over 9 years. $20 million difference. Joel Wolf could simply call Cashman and Steinbrenner and go, hey, look, he wants to play with you guys. We do have an offer from the Dodgers at $330. You guys are $20 million short. What can we do? And from right there, they can sit there and go, if you get to $320, you'll have a deal. If you get to $315, you have a deal. Bing, boom, done. What you have to hope for is that he does want to play for the Yankees. That's what you gotta have your hope around, is that in reality, he does want to play for the New York Yankees, where there's more reports out there that he does than he doesn't. So hold on to that, guys. Look, the Yankees need this. I know there's some people, if you guys remember, there's a lot of people that would argue with me and go, Pete, Soto is more important. And I would always go, I don't disagree. But to me, Yamamoto is 1A because it builds everything else. You can still get Soto and have Yamamoto, but the Yankees can still do that. But if you miss out on Yamamoto, you got a lot of questions to still ask about this staff. Let's be real here. Cole is unbelievable. But what's after Cole? Clark Schmidt, I don't know. He might be in the bullpen if they got enough starters. You never know. Maybe they put him back in that long role. Spot start. They'll need him. Cortez, what is he? Carlos Rodon, does he bounce back? I don't know. So there's a lot of questions. Is Will Warren ready to rock and roll? We don't know. There's a lot of questions. David with the super chat says, what do you believe would be better, a 7-8 year deal or go to straight 10 years? Look, guys, let me explain something to you guys. And if people are out there, if you want to go ahead and clip this, okay? I'm going to explain this to you very well. If you are the New York Yankees right now, okay? If you're the New York Yankees, you do not, listen to me, you do not give a poot about how many years it takes to lock in Soto or Yamamoto. If they come back and go, he wants the 10, you give him the 10 without hesitation. If Soto and Boris goes, we need 14, you give him the 14 without hesitation. Do you want to know why? They extend a window, but your original window with Cole and Judge, you got to win with it. Aaron Judge wants to win. Another thing you got to remember, the New York Yankees, one thing if you know the system, Dane, you're here, you know the system better than I do. 100% you know it better than I do. The Yankees have a lot of players coming up within the next 3 years that are going to be cost effective, meaning it's not going to beat the shit out of your payroll. And then, magically, other salaries fall off. That is the way you want to think and plan. You need to win now. You can't sit back and go, well, in 2033, what do we project this guy to be? I wish I'd be in that room. I said, who gives a shit? 2023, I fungul 2023, my ass. 2023 is Ugats. That's the meaning. That's what it holds right now. 2033 is Ugats. You worry about 2024, or I guess it will be 2034. Who gives a poot? Who gives a poot? You need to win within the next 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and you have another window. That's the way the Yankees need to think about this because, ladies and gentlemen, there is no other way to think about this. We're not the Royals. We're not even Seattle. This is a win now team. Win today, play today, win today. That's simple, folks. Let's keep on with the voice. We've got a few more Macho Kings.
Hey, Pete, Macho King
Yep,
from
I guessed
New
it.
Jersey. Yeah. Just wanted to check to see if you got my other messages and if Yamamoto's signed yet. Yeah, Macho.
Yeah, I got the other messages, Macho King. I got the other messages. I think we got one more for Macho King. Let's get ahead and get it over with.
Hey, Pete Macho King, just wanted to see if I could get through. Oh, yeah. Everybody's doing a great job at NYYU. Macho!
Thank you, Macho King. I appreciate the nice words. Let's get on to some other people's voicemails. Here we go. Whoa.
What up, Peter Simonetti?
I know
how
who
you
this
doing,
is.
man?
Friendly
It's the one
neighborhood
and only
Felio?
Friendly neighborhood DJ Steely. Yo, how you doing? How's everybody doing this fine Wednesday night on Dark Night?
Dark Knight, really?
What's up, man? Everybody's freaking out about Yamamoto going to the Dodgers, man. I feel like you and me are alike in this way because we're not feeling pressed about it at all. We still have confidence that the Yankees are not going to F this over. I don't know if I should curse or not, but they're not going to F this over. They're going to actually commit. They're going to go all in on Yamamoto, man. If they want to keep Soto, they got to prove that they want to win, man. So in order to do that, they got to get Yamamoto. That's the only way that the Yankees will keep Juan Soto, the number Juan guy, you know? And this is for Juan Soto, if you're listening, man. Welcome to the 7 Juan 8. Hey, man, I got a little dad joke for you, to end this call.
Oh, God, here we go.
What's better than eating a mandarin? I'm waiting for you to answer. Eating a mandarin out. Gotta go. Peace.
DJ, I give you our friendly neighborhood, DJ Stelio. We did have a super chat, by the way. We'll move on from that one. Oh, hey. Jonathan Alvarez, my guy, says, everyone chillax. Yamamoto will be a Yankee. Hashtag Chase for 28. Jonathan, excuse me, couldn't say it better than you, my guy. I'm right there with you. Let's keep him going. Hector's going to be joining us momentarily, folks. But let's keep it going. Megan, like.
Hi, Pete. How you doing? How you doing? This is Jean Trulato.
Jean.
And I just was, kind of online, and I noticed that someone in their status was mentioning that they had sources, and also Rosenthal was corroborating that Los Angeles Dodgers was throwing Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, and Ohtani at Yamamoto. And those are some pretty top names, and I know we got some top names of our own, but it looks like they're throwing everything over there at the kitchen sink at them. And I know you're 100% confident that he's coming over to our side, but, oh my God, there's so many people out there saying that Los Angeles can sway him. So I just wanted to hear your input and reassurance again that we're not going to lose out on Yamamoto. Anyway, take care. Love all you do for the Underground and all of us. And you have a nice evening ahead. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Gene. Thank you so much for that. And of course, Gene, I did see you said earlier that you did already hear me. I ran it on this the whole beginning of the show, of course, about Yamamoto, and this is what Gene is talking about here, guys. I know we have a lot more people in here than we had at the beginning, but guys, again, I'll just restate this. Yeah, it's cute that they said, hey, why don't you guys come meet this guy with us? But let's not fool ourselves here and act like Yamamoto's a moron and he didn't know that these guys play for this team. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I'm not knocking what the Dodgers did here. I'm not saying that the Dodgers are completely out of this and they stand no chance. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying, to me, there's an overreaction to the story. That's all I'm saying. But then our good friend Darius, who might be in the chat right now, but if he's not, Darius, you do a great job on basically listening to stuff, putting it out there. You do an amazing job doing it, and a lot of times you're the first ones I see it at. So I appreciate what you do on Twitter. The Philadelphia Phillies and Toronto Blue Jays are in on Yamamoto, per John Heyman. There are 7 teams in on him. So here's the other thing I want to run past everybody when it comes to Yamamoto. very likely that he doesn't sign until next week. I was thinking maybe Friday, probably not. You probably won't see Yamamoto sign until next week. Maybe Monday, maybe Wednesday. The rumor was that after the winter meetings, he was going to meet and then he would sign. And it does make all the sense in the world. You would want to get this out the way. This isn't something you want to have lingering out there for a long period of time. You want to get this done and go ahead and move on. We got a couple of super chats. Let's get to them.
Thank you for being a friend.
We have my guy John. Hey Apple. Hey Apple. Oh, hey Pete. A Pate. I love your intro you made and brought chills and tears to my eyes when I saw you and George Steinbrenner together. Amazing. Amazing. In the arms of the angels. Acevedo, my guy, says people should be worried about LA going after Glass now. Randy and Cease. Yeah, they can get Yama, but those other three will make them over the top. Acevedo, I do not believe in over the top in Major League Baseball. If you guys have followed me from years and years ago, you would know what I'm talking about. I don't believe in any team being over the top. You got to play games, and you got to win on the field instead of on paper. M-Mac, my brother.
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best.
M-Mac, if you did not know, you were nominated. We had 4 nominations for Super Chat God. Basically, whoever's really helping this channel. And by the way, those guys that were nominated, I just want to throw this out there. That was Ra, Ronnie, Jeff J, and M-Mac. I just want to send this message to the whole community. These guys have not only helped via Super Chat, these guys have helped a lot more outside of the channel. With helping us grow, helping NYYU get off the ground the way that we have here. So salute, tip of the cap to these guys. They're absolutely awesome. That's why 100% they were the 4 nominations for that award. Absolutely amazing. M-Max says, as a silent majority spectator, that was a lot of iron pointed at Cashman. If you get Yamamoto, I think you have to tell him thanks for the Merry Christmas. Let me tell you something, man. Yankee fans want this guy. Yankee fans are not playing around when it comes to landing Yamamoto. They want this guy, and they want this guy right now. They want him. They want him all day, every day. So Yankee fans are really sold on this idea that we're going to get this guy. But we do have an update here. This is from Bob Nightingale just 2 minutes ago. If you guys were nervous before, you'll be nervous again. The Dodgers, even if they acquire Tyler Glasnow from Tampa Bay Rays, are still all in on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. This is 2 minutes ago. Yet, the Yankees remain the favorites on Yamamoto. So again, even if the Dodgers acquire Glasnow from Tampa Bay, they're still in on Yamamoto, but the Yankees still are the favorites to land him. Heck, no worries, brother. Take your time. We'll get you on when you're ready to get on, brother. Just pop on in and we'll bring you up. But yeah, man, look. Yeah, we're nervous. You know, I could sit here and tell you guys I am 100% confident the Yankees are going to get him. 100% confident the Yankees are going to get him. If he goes to another team, it's going to be because they paid a lot more. I'm just telling you guys how it is. And again, I've put myself on other channels. 10 out of 10. 100%. Let's go. Ride or die. That's it. That's it. I am backing this ownership. I am choosing to go out there and say, I'm backing Hal Steinbrenner and Brian Cashman this time. I'm going out there. Yeah, I've heard rumors. Yeah, I've had people tell me things. Pete, it's a lock. Pete, they want each other, Pete. They want to be together. The Yankees want to pay him. He wants to play in New York. He wants his own legacy. He doesn't want to be in a shadow. Okay, cute. But at the end of the day, the deal has to be made. That's what we're waiting for. We got another super chat here. I'm going to get Hector in the room.
Thank you for being a friend.
Thank God the Dodgers are about to get glass now. He is made of glass. Burns and Cease are way better trade options. I'd rather have Bauer 1 year than Montas as 5th. That ain't going to happen. I told you guys that before. The Yankees aren't going to do that. But we are going to bring the one, the only, my brother from another mother, Hector, my guy. What's good, fam?
I'm chilling, fam.
There's
Hope all
that
is
handsome son
well.
of a bitch. Look at this
Hope all
handsome
is
son of
well.
a bitch.
I try,
Look at
bro.
this handsome son of a bitch. Can somebody, come on, guys in the chat right now, throw us some chicken tendies because we are the chicken tendy boys.
That's a fact. Chicken Tendy tag team is in the building. Let me know
Bro,
if my audio, everything is good.
You sound great. You sound great. You sound great. You look great. I'll tell you right now. But another thing, I don't think we've ever been to a Yankee game together without getting a chicken tendy bucket.
No, it's tradition now, bro. It's like you wake up every morning, you brush your teeth, you meet up with Pete, you get your chicken tendies. That's how it is.
I mean, you did say it's not for everybody because you did say that Li doesn't brush his teeth.
Well, that's Li's a special case. That's my guy, Li Yankee King. Shout out to Li. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Just to let you know, Pete, I'm not sure if you saw, but we had a surprise interview with Jabba Chamberlain today. Last minute,
yes.
My guy Nathan Ramachandra from the NNR Hour put that together. It was a dope interview, guys. Make sure you guys go and watch it. It was Jabba Chamberlain, hands down, one of my favorite former Yankees after that interview. He is so down to earth. Very, very cool.
I'll have to watch it tonight.
Yeah, you're gonna have to watch it, and we got to go check out American Whiskey, because that's his restaurant that he owns in the city. Next time you come, he has one in Newark and has one in Midtown.
You know I'm down. A little steak and whiskey, sign me up.
A little steak and whiskey. How can you go wrong?
Steak and whiskey. We got a super chat from David. He goes, every team is gonna sway this guy to come, like bringing pitchers to recruit him. We could bring Andy Pettit, Garrett Cole. Remember, so everyone has to chill. Let me get your take on that, Heck. What do you think about? Oh my God, he met Ohtani, he met this guy, that guy. Did he not know they played on the team beforehand?
I was just about to say that he already knew Ohtani signed on the team, signed with the team, and even before they announced Ohtani signing with the team, if anybody thought that the Dodgers were going to have this meeting without either Mookie Betts and with Freddie Freeman, you out your mind. You knew the big guns were going to come to that meeting no matter what. Yeah, they had Shohei, but I still feel confident that he is coming to New York because
Heck, I'm 100%. I'm 10 of 10. However you want to throw the odds out there, baby, I'm there.
When you look at the legacies, right? Yes, the Dodgers, they're a legacy franchise, right?
Yep.
But from Brooklyn, they weren't in LA the entire time. They weren't in Chavez regime for the entire time. The Yankees have always been in New York. And if you think about baseball, the first team you think about is the New York Yankees. You don't think about the Mets and Queens. You don't think about the Dodgers in LA. You think about the New York Yankees.
Big facts all day. And look, you know, people talk about, oh my God, they went out there and they paid that money, all this money to bring Ohtani in. All right, but you got to look at it a couple of different ways. Does Yamamoto want to lead his own road? Or does he want to go forever on the shadow? No matter what happens over there, Heck, you know this as much as I do. No matter what happens, he will forever be in Ohtani's shadow. Can't escape it. Can't escape it.
And he's going to be in Ohtani's shadow when Ohtani doesn't even want the spotlight.
Bingo. Nothing he can do. He could be a Cy Young. It ain't going to change.
Nope.
It wouldn't change nothing. He's always going to be in that shadow. We got a super chat here from my guy JT. My man Pete, Hal is channeling his dad big time. Well, look, man, I'm going to tell this to every Yankee fan out there. We got 839 plus Yankee fans in here right now. I'm going to tell you guys this one thing right now. Every Yankee fan, you don't have to apologize for the past, but I need you guys to do me a favor. He goes out there, he gets Yamamoto, you sit there and go, thank you, Hal. Thank you, Hal. Because we watched a mess. We watched a train wreck last season. And when everybody was saying, Pete, it's the same thing, what's going to change? I said, guys, they're embarrassed. They're embarrassed. Something's going to be different. And if he does both of these moves, Heck, he goes over $300 million and goes, hey, I could be like, come on, man. You guys forget who I am? You forget the last name? I get it. Has it been that way? But now I had to step up. You got to you got to say a good job. Salute.
Yeah. I've been joking around that, George Howe he got a visit from the ghost of Christmas past, and that was George Steinbrenner whispering in his ear and telling him this offseason has to be, and it has to be the biggest offseason since 2009. Point blank, period. We already got our one piece in Juan Soto. We got to go get Yamamoto so the Yamamoto can happen in the Bronx, baby.
Yeah,
Point blank,
Yamamoto,
period.
baby. Yamamoto, baby.
Shout out
I
to
can't
Kev
wait.
also for coining that. Shout out to Kev for coining
Man.
that phrase, man. My
You
boy
know,
Kev don't get enough credit for that.
I've been trying to get his credit for that, man, because Kev was saying that mess back in like August of game season lives. We'd always talk about it because we, know, with Kevin Mary, I'm like, yo, Soto. And I was like, if we get both of them, he was like, oh yeah, Yamamoto. That's what we got to do, Yamamoto. So, you know, he's been all over that, and that thing has just caught fire with everybody.
And before I continue, I just want to take a second and thank you, Pete. You know, I just want to say thank you for having me on your platform. Thank you for opening me. Thank you for opening me up to your fan base, because we just hit 2,000 subscribers today.
Go,
right?
Baby.
And a lot of those subscribers, I know they came from you and different Yankee communities, but I just got to give you your flowers, got to give you your credit, because you took a chance on me. I didn't catch your channel canceled. Nobody got canceled over here. But like I said, you took a chance on me, Pete. And, you know, brothers from another mother since day one. I appreciate you, my guy, for all the work you've been doing in this community when it comes to the Yankees. You've been able to create different Discord servers, different meetups. I just got to give you your flowers. Covering the Yankees for fucking 11, 12 hours straight, you and Mario. Did Mario shave his head yet? I messaged the group chat. Did Mario? Because Mario said when they announced it, he's going to shave his head.
Let me try to, okay, I got to ask the community this. And guys, you know, I got to stick up for my team here. I love Mario to death. Mario's he is having some second thoughts. And me and Kev are trying to walk him through this. If you guys could accept it, I'm okay with. I'm really trying to help this kid out here, man. He's a little concerned about doing it. The kid had nothing to eat. He was starving.
His sugar was running low.
His sugar was running low, man. You know
hypoglycemic over there.
Exactly, man. The poor kid had to get Chick-fil-A. It took 3 hours to get there. So we're gonna see what happens. But me and Kev did tell Mario, look, man, you a young kid. That mess gonna grow back so quick.
Facts.
So we'll
you ain't me. You ain't me. That's already missing some hair up there, Mario.
What's the Dominicans? The creci pelo shit. I gotta put in my hair every damn day to try to grow my hair back. You kidding me over here? You guys think I'm a young kid? What are you nuts?
Hey, you's Italian. Hey,
Italian. How you doing? Did you see the most recent update here from Bob Nightingale?
What's up?
I just said it before. Maybe before you came on, you might have missed it. He still says that even after going out there and getting Glass now, if that deal gets finalized, the Dodgers still want Yamamoto, but the New York Yankees are seen as the favorite to land him.
Yeah.
And it's still that way.
I told you, Pete, last time when we was talking on the phone, and you guys know that I'm cool with some of the people over at WFAN. Some of my guys from over there, they're nervous. Majority of the guys that work at WFAN, they're Mets fans, right? So the numbers that are the numbers that are out there, the Mets apparently they offering 320, 325. The New York Yankees are at like 310, 315, and the Yankees are still seen as the favorite.
And here's the thing that I've been trying to explain, Hector, and I think you can I think you'll obviously understand this. You know your baseball. If he's going to Joel Wolf and Joel Wolf says in his head, my client wants to play for the New York Yankees. And the great thing about this is the New York Yankees are heavily involved. They really want him to. Let's just say, for an example, the Dodgers go, okay, let's go with your numbers there. The Mets are at 320. The Yankees are at 310 right now, let's say, for an example. Let's say the Dodgers come in at 340. And he goes, wow, that's a $30 million gap. He's going to do this. Hey, hold on a second. Mr. Steinbrenner. Mr. Steinbrenner. So we do have a $30 million difference with the Dodgers. He wants to play for you guys. What can we do here? We could either up the AAV or add a year. Add the year. Done? Okay. That's where my hope lies. And I believe it because I've heard a lot of different things. I've heard a lot of people don't remember this stuff. And I'm telling you guys, look into Swimi Minami and look into Gene Afterman. These are the goats of Japanese baseball coming to America. I'm telling you, Gene Afterman was one about a friggin' Yakuza. There's a whole video on ESPN about a whole background how she started to get players to come to America. She knows Japanese baseball better than just about anybody out there.
Facts.
And they have a different confidence level when it comes to Yamamoto. Hal Steinbrenner went there. I mean, Cashman and those guys. Yamamoto did it, and what did he do? Right to them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, really, what he was doing is like a tip jar.
Yeah, basically, he's like, "What do you got? What do you got for me?"
Go to check in there. Come on, I mean, come on, what are you doing? But I never really like saying something is a lock, but I'm gonna be real, man. If he did go somewhere else, I'm gonna come on here and I ain't gonna be regular jolly old Pete. I'm gonna be probably low energy and sit here and just be like, fuck, man, Montas and a relief pitcher. Get Jordan Hicks.
Yeah. And like you were saying earlier, right? And I guess there's some people that need to take a Q-tip and clean their ears. I never said it was reported that the Mets offered that to Yamamoto.
Correct.
What I said was folks that I talked to at WFAN who are Met fans and who are insiders with the Mets told me that's what the Mets that's what the Mets had offered Yamamoto, right? But like you said, if Yamamoto goes to the Dodgers, he's going to be playing second fiddle behind Shohei Ohtani, right? He's going to be playing second behind Tyler Glasnow if they get Tyler Glasnow, right? Just throwing that out there. But if he comes to the New York Yankees, you're with Garrett Cole, you're with Aaron Judge, right? I'm going to ask you, Pete, if you're a free agent, right, do you want to go to the Dodgers where they already have Ohtani, who is already seen as like bigger than Michael Jordan in your home country? Or do you want to go to the Yankees where you can be that spotlight? And when the TV broadcasting from New York goes back to Japan, you're the highlighted player, not Shohei Ohtani. Yoshinobu Yamamoto is the highlighted player during that broadcast. And the Yankees, because of the time difference, are going to come on first. And the Dodgers are going to come on afterwards. So you're able to even catch the fans before they even see Shohei Ohtani play.
100%. I'm right there with you. I'd want to play for the New York Yankees. And the other thing is, too, let's not forget here how big the New York Yankees are in the Japanese culture. By far, not even comparable to any other team. Not even comparable to any other ball club. The hat that you're going to see when you go to Japan is a New York Yankees hat. Yes, now you probably will start seeing some LA Dodgers hats because of Shohei Ohtani. He already broke the Fanatics record all time of the fastest selling jersey ever, which I said it the other day. The top jerseys are probably going to be, Acuna will be up there like in the top 5 because he always is. Like always, yeah. But it'll be Soto, it'll be Judge. Ohtani will be one by far, no doubt about it. He's the biggest name in the game. There's no question about that. And then, Yamamoto's going to be on there with wherever he signs. So, this is stuff that is expected. But I still go back to what you just said, and I'll continue to repeat that until we know what happens. There's no way the Dodgers can simply go, hey, you can come here and win. He might sit there and go, but I want to come here and build a legacy. But your legacy is going to be always overshadowed by Ohtani. And there is no way of getting over that. Nope. There's no way of getting over that. We got a super chat from M-Mac. You got to tell him to shave that head. You don't want to be mad. You don't want to be Mad Dog Russo. You don't want to be a Mad Dog Russo.
Yeah, you don't want to be a Mad Dog saying you're going to retire and then you don't retire.
You don't want to do that. But we do got a couple of more voicemails to get to. Hector, let me know quickly if you could hear this, and I'll replay it.
Pete Seminetti, the motherfucker.
Got it? All right, here it goes.
Fucking goat. Pete Seminetti, the motherfucking goat. How you doing? How you doing? Hey, Pete, man, as a Yankees fan, I'm very happy that we got Juan Soto. I think we're going to end up keeping him, and I just hope that everything works out. I know us Yankee fans right now are excited, saying to sign into a 12, 15-year deal. And, all I know is that as Yankee fans, we got to stand behind this no matter what, whether it works out or not, because the Yankees did go out and get him. So similar to like Stanton, I know a lot of Yankee fans wanted him, and ultimately now we're shitting on him. So that's just my viewpoint. You guys have a good one.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Yeah, when it comes to the Soto stuff, I'll grab your take on that too, Heck.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, man. Can't let that man touch free agency.
No.
Can't let him touch free agency, bro. You can't let him get out there far enough where Boris is like, hey, the Yankees are offering you $550, but there's teams out there that's going to offer $650. Especially if he has the year that we can kind of predict a walk season. He may just very well be protected by Aaron Judge, possibly, depending on how to do the lineup. This guy may be getting fastballs right down to Johnson.
Yeah.
and just lighten the ball up. I mean, you gotta figure out a way to kind of go against the grain, maybe something you guys don't typically do. You gotta figure out a way to lock this guy in long term. And I don't care if it's 15 years, do it tomorrow.
If the Yankees know what's best for them, if Hal knows what's best for him, even if Juan Soto touches free agency, you re-sign him no matter what.
Bingo, I agree.
This past season, 82 and 80 was a horrible PR nightmare. This was a horrible PR nightmare. What you and we was having those conversations. Season ticket sales that over 50% at one point weren't renewing their ticket sales. I think it's down to like 30 or like 28% right now that are left that haven't renewed their season ticket sales. Yep. But if you let Juan Soto walk into free agency and you lose him to, knock on wood, the Mets, or you lose him to the Red Sox, the PR nightmare you had after this season will look like cupcakes, will look like Booney's gluten-free cupcakes if you let that happen this offseason and we lose Juan Soto to either the Mets or either to the Boston Red Sox, right? Credit to the reporters that were there at that Zoom conference. I know a lot of people are trying to make fetch happen. They're trying to make a lot of things happen when it's not true. But if you watch and pay attention to the Spanish reporters at the end that were interviewing Juan Soto, shout out to those guys. I think they asked the best questions out of anyone else that was there, right? The first guy that asked him, how was it when you put on that Yankee hat for the first time? The smile on his face, it felt like a kid at Christmas. And if any of you guys are delusional if you don't think that Scott Boras was right next to him, gave him a script and told him what to say for whatever 100%. Question that was coming his way. But the smile he had on his face when that Spanish reporter asked him how it felt put it on a Yankee hat, that right there is more telling than what he said about, oh, maybe I'm with Judge for a while or for while it lasts. I look more to the second half than anything else.
And on top of that, too, one of the ways he also answered it was really simple, right? He said, hey, look, they know who to talk to. I mean, would fans want him to sit there and go, I want to sign right now. Let's get a conversation started. Zoom, put it on. Come on. Let's get it. I mean, Scott Boras is the best in the business for a reason.
Yeah.
You disagree with that? Yes or no? Is he the best agent out there? That's why I don't think plays go after him.
He is. If you've seen all the big free agents that we've signed over the past few years, who's been their agent? It's been Scott Boras.
Let's be honest. He's a shark. That man gets blood in the water and forget about it. Everything around is getting eaten up, and he's getting his player what his player wants. So at the end of the day, he handled it well. But he also did say, hey, they know who to talk to.
Yep.
He's simple. That right there is saying, talk to my agent. We'll see what we can do. Let's figure something out. Who knows? Anytime you do that, that's what he's there for. I want to focus on winning a championship for the Yankees. Because Hector brought up a great point. Let's say the Yankees, let's even say they lost in the ALCS. Well, the year before that, you didn't make the playoffs. Now you're going to let Soto go? Oh, no, you're not. No, you're not. Because now we're worse than we were before.
It will be a PR disaster. Bingo. And to go back on your point when you talk about Scott Boras, when we were young spring pups back in like the early 2000s, right? And someone was to ask you, Pete, you got $100 right here. Name me an agent in sports. The first person that popped into your head is Scott Boras.
Yeah, of course. 100%.
Even from a young age, 100%. That is the only sports agent we knew was Scott Boras. If you guys watch Entourage, you guys are familiar with Artie, right? The main man, the main who was just screaming and just throwing stuff. That is Scott Boras.
Yeah, that's right. 100%. He's he's the guy, put it that way. We got a super chat again from JT. My man Pete, I agree. Yankees fans need to give Hal credit. He got pissed off and he's taking it and he's taking names. Got involved and took over. Thanks for listening to the fans, Hal. Get Yamamoto, number 28 is on the way. They're such a different club, man. They are such a different club with Yamamoto on this team. And that is where they got to go. But we got a couple of more voicemails. We're going to keep them going.
Go ahead.
And guys, again, we are going up until 10 o'clock today, so that voicemail line is open. It is pinned. Let's get to the next one. Mario, what's good, fam?
Hey, Pete, it's Fast Eddie. Just about to watch your show. I'm getting really pissed with these goddamn Dodgers, man. They're going to come in and screw everything up. I really thought Yamamoto was going to be ours. I was like 90%er, and now I'm like 50%. These teams, they're going to throw so much money at this kid. Now I don't know if we could get him. I also don't know what the holdup is on trading for Brendan Donovan for third base. Another left-handed contact hitter. The kid can play third base. I mean, we could trade Peraza, Pereira, and maybe a pitcher for him. That immediately makes our lineup better. But I'm going to watch you guys tonight and see what everybody else has to say. But the Yamamoto thing, it seems like it might be slipping away a little bit. Let me know your opinion on that. All right, man. I'll be watching. Take care. Bye.
Fast Eddie, man. Look, the thing about Brendan Donovan, I'll throw this at you right here. The Cardinals like him. He's a very good player.
Yeah.
So the Cardinals are probably sitting back there going, look, we got an older rotation that if they stay somewhat healthy, being led by Sonny Gray, we can maybe put some wins on the board. It's not the best division in the planet. Maybe we have a chance. But how are we going to do that? We're probably going to have to score some runs.
Yeah.
So they're looking at that club probably saying, you know what? Donovan's pretty damn important. He's a good hitter. He's a very good hitter. Him and Gorman, those guys together, of course, with Goldie, with Arenado, some of the outfielders they got, what's his name, Newt Bar. They got a pretty good offensive club over there, so they probably want to keep that offense a bit together and see what they do for the whole year.
Yeah, and from the Yankees' perspective, the reason why you haven't made a trade for anyone else is because you're waiting to see what happens with Yamamoto.
That's right.
Because God forbid,
That's right.
if you lose out on Yamamoto, now you got to pivot to either the free agent market for another starting pitcher or look at the trade market. Do you call up Milwaukee and try to get Corbin Burns or Devin Williams at the same time? So if you're the Yankees, you're trying to hold on to whatever bullets you have left in your gun, just in case the Yamamoto things fall through, right? And correct. I hate to say this, right, because I'm super confident that Hal, like I said, he's going to do what is necessary to get the thing done with Yamamoto. Anthony Medina yesterday asked me, what's plan B if we don't get Yamamoto? And I'm going to say this again. I know Medina's in the chat. Hey, there is no plan B. All I want is Yamamoto, point blank, period. If we have to pivot to a plan B, we have to. But as of right now, I'm sipping the Kool-Aid, Pete. I don't want no one else but Yamamoto.
Well, at the end of the day, you got to see it how it is, right? No plan B is sexy. It's just that simple. No plan B is really sexy. Yamamoto's the sexy one in the room right now. He's the one that everybody got their eyes on, and that is it. You look at plan B and you go, it ain't the same.
Nope.
It ain't the same. I mean,
nope.
There's no guarantee you're getting out there. You're getting the Corbin Burns. There's no guarantee that Devin Williams is going to be available. And by all means, I do cartwheels around my house. If we got Devin Williams, I'd be the happiest guy on the planet. But there's no guarantee of any of this. The good point that Fast Eddie does indeed bring up is let's play a game here and go, the Yankees sign Yoshinobu Yamamoto. He's in the rotation. Now you really start to think and start to wonder, what do the New York Yankees do? What do they do from there? I believe shoring up the bullpen is very important, but they have plenty of surplus here. They have too many infielders. If you're going to keep Glaber, I'm sorry. Even if your plan is we're just keeping him this year, you got to move Peraza. This kid is not a utility player. At that point, heck, I don't care if you move this kid for a strong lefty relief pitcher at that point. Because I'm sitting back thinking, you just got Yorbit Vivas. He's going to be in the minor leagues already. What does Peraza become? Because you guys have done this to other players and you destroy their value. You don't want him to be that guy because he has a great glove. The bat hasn't fully come around yet, but he has the goods. You don't want to get rid of that. Another guy who's completely blocked is Everson Pereira. What happens to him? What do you do with him? Do you simply just go, hey, man, he's 22 years old, leave him in AAA? That's fine. But what could potentially be out there that you can make some moves? I don't like Clay Holmes as the closer for this club.
No.
I don't know. I don't know if Emmanuel Clase is available, but if he is, hey, what do you guys want? Is Clark Schmidt still in the rotation? Does maybe he become the long guy? Do we still bring Montas back? There's a lot of questions. This team could get a lot better if they sign Yamamoto. If they don't, it's going to be tough.
For me, right, like you said, if we lock in Yamamoto's there, what do we do from there? How do we add on to the team, right? And I know a lot of people are going to call me crazy for this. I'm getting ready to take the abuse from the chat.
Come on, let's hear it.
I'm not going to jump out the window, right?
Let's hear it.
If I'm the New York Yankees and we lock in Yamamoto, I'm taking Spencer Jones. I'm taking Everson Pereira. I'm taking Peraza because you just said we have too many infielders. I may depending on the comeback, but I may take Chase Hampton, and I'm calling up the
Ooh.
Cleveland Guardians, and I'm
Jose
trying to get
Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez and Emmanuel Clase.
You never know. I mean,
Because
you never know. Look,
Cleveland's in the middle of a rebuild, right? They need a shortstop because they traded away what's this guy that they got from the Mets? I forget. Ahmed Rosario. They traded away Ahmed Rosario, right? Their farm system is not that deep. We were able to get Juan Soto while still keeping Spencer Jones. Jose Ramirez is on a team-friendly deal, and that's a switch-hitting third baseman who was an RBI machine that you could put behind Aaron Judge and protect Juan Soto and Aaron Judge with a switch hitter.
Right. I mean, look, if that was ever on the table and that was indeed the cost, I mean, you do it 10 times out of 10 because these guys are one Ramirez is in a contract, which is fine for the Yankees, and two, Emmanuel Clase is controllable for years to come. So that is still something you would love to do and want to do. But at the end of the day, if I want to kind of drive this part home, if you get Yamamoto, when you land Yamamoto, at that point, you got to decide on a couple of things. Is Nestor Cortez a starter for you guys? Is Clark Schmidt the guy that's going to start? Or is he going to kind of fill that Johnny Brito role? The long relief guy, the guy that could spot start. Is he going to go back to that role? Can you even go out there and, like you said, get a Devin Williams, get an Emmanuel Clase? Is Gleyber Torres traded? Is there a deal with the Marlins for an additional young starter that's cost-controlled for years to come? Edward Cabrera, maybe the left-handed pitcher they got, Nardi. That would be a good deal. You know, a Cabrera and Nardi, you get another left-handed pitcher to go with Gonzalez. You get another cost-control starter. And from there, maybe you give up Peraza and a few other pieces, and your team's even better now. So there's a lot of questions to be asked, and this is why I brought up, and I said this offseason, Brian Cashman has to get creative. Yeah. Because you're going to have a surplus. What are you going to do with that surplus? Do you feel the need to sit back and go, hey, we know guys get injured. You always need more than 6 starters. We know that. Guys get injured. Guys can stay in AAA. But what are the smart moves? We're going to have the meat. What's the side courses? What is the side dishes coming in? I got another one for it that I talked, I believe, with Mario about the other day that I like a lot. We all know, and people are probably going to say, well, Pete Peraza could do this. Maybe, but I don't want Peraza to be a bench type guy. We all know that DJ LeMahieu's probably going to need a little time off, right? Every now and then. He shouldn't be playing every day at third base. He's going to need time off those legs a little bit. I like from Philadelphia. Matter of fact, M-Mac in the chat, he's a big Phillies fan. I could propose a deal with Philly. I like Edmundo Sosa, who, if you remember, he was a Cardinal. The Yankees tried to trade for him first before they got Bader, and then they settled on Bader. The reason I like him, he got good pop, good defender at third base, could play shortstop and second base, but he's young, controlled for years to come, and he's already kind of filling that role. Great speed, very, very smart trade, in my opinion, for the Yankees. He's still going to break out offensively. He's not going to be a starter for Philly. So I think that's something that can make work where you say, hey, probably going to be playing at least 3 out of every 7 games, 3 out of every 6 even. We're going to need you in that infield. It's going to make sense. I don't like Peraza in that role. He hasn't done it. No. He hasn't done it, and to me, that just destroys his value.
It's not fair to the kid, right? And granted, you got to do what's best for the team, right? But when it comes to Peraza, give this kid another shot somewhere else. If you're going to have DJ LeMahieu being a third baseman 3 days out the week or 4 days out the week, however it shakes out, then trade Peraza, try to get the most, because right now, his value is shot. My man ain't got no value at the moment, right? So you trade him to another team, see what you can get, and hopefully he can revitalize his career over there. I know a lot of people saying, Hector, what are you sipping on, Patron? I sip on the Brugal, all right? I sip on the high-class Brugal, or maybe some of the Mamajuano, some of them roots that's been sitting there for some years, right? But no, I know trying to get Jose Ramirez, it's a pipe dream. I get that. Cleveland is in the middle of a rebuild. Right, they're going to tear that down and rebuild it. And like I said, Jose Ramirez, he is on a very, very, very team-friendly deal for the output that he put out there. What does it hurt to call and see, hey, are you trading Jose Ramirez? What would you like for Jose Ramirez? And if we're trying to go all in this year to convince Juan Soto to re-sign with us in the offseason, then a Jose Ramirez is the move that you make. One, he's a fellow countryman of Juan Soto from the Dominican Republic. 2, he has the personality. There's been no one that said that Jose Ramirez is not a team player or they don't like Jose Ramirez. He is a very likable figure in the clubhouse. So you could have someone that Juan Soto could defer to if things are getting under the pressure in New York City.
Yep. He also has one of these.
Yeah, and
he also has a hell of a right
action
hook.
man Tim Anderson. If people are running out there, you got some good backup with Jose Ramirez on your side.
I'm gonna make LI Yankee King happy here real quick, because I'm gonna propose a trade that I actually agree with him on. It's not gonna happen because I've talked about this multiple times, but one that would actually make sense if you're kind of looking for a Hail Mary type play or something that's kind of out there. But guys, we're also 43 subs away from 21,900. Smacky that likey, hitty that subby. But when it comes to a trade that I would love to see, I go to Colorado, man. There's two names there I like a lot. If you're talking about a relief pitcher and a hitter, Ryan McMahon at third base, I would love to see. Great fielder. But then Justin Lawrence. Justin Lawrence is very slept on as a relief pitcher. Here's a guy that could come in late games. Weird angle on his arm, but throws like 96 from a sidearm way. Great slider. Had pretty solid numbers. Control both of those. I know McMahon has a very nice contract. Very controllable contract. Not crazy. And then Lawrence is control for years to come. So that's a trade that would cost a little less. But again, I don't see Colorado doing it because, from my understanding, the owner loves McMahon and he wants to try to build around him. So I don't see them doing that.
What's his walk-up music? Is it Vince McMahon's walk-in entrance with No Chance?
Yeah. No chance. That's exactly what it is. That's what and if it's not, it should be.
That should be my fault, Pete. Go ahead, bro.
No, let's get, guys, again, the voicemail line is still open, so let's get to the next one.
Hi, this is Nick from Madison, Connecticut. I think Jono will sign with the Yankees very, very soon. The quiet means they're hashing out the final details either tonight or this week or this weekend. They will announce it. Because the Yankees are always quiet before an announcement. Bye.
I think he might have had a couple of shots at Brugal.
Yeah, that's what you need to ask who they drinking, right? But no,
exactly.
Listen, everyone's excited about the Yamamoto. We're sitting on pins and needles waiting to see what happens with Yamamoto. And Scott Wright, thank you for bringing that up. That's one thing I forgot. Jose Ramirez, he has a no trade clause in his contract. So if the Guardians go up to him and say, listen, we got to rebuild and we got to tear things down, where are your destinations where you want to go? The trade package you will have to give up for him, it wouldn't be that heavy because he has a no trade clause and you're not competing with teams. Look what happened with Giancarlo Stanton. We gave up penny on the dimes, even though hindsight is 50-50. He has broke down and we're paying a big part of that contract. For what the Yankees gave up for a guy that just won the MVP, that was a steal. And that's only because he had a no trade clause in his contract. So if the Guardians do the same thing with Jose Ramirez, listen, my guy, we got to trade you. We got to recoup some prospects. Where would you like to go? And he start putting, I want to go to the Yankees, the Dodgers, here, there. The package is not going to be that steep, guys.
Facts. No, I'm right there with you. Got a couple of super chats here. JT again says, it's good to feel like the Yankees again. The evil empire is fully operational. Do you agree? Look, man, if they get Yamamoto, there's no questions at all. And then David says, I got to trade Miami, Edwards, and Luis Arraez. You could just stop right there, brother. I'm sorry, but you could just stop right there.
They're not trading Luis Arraez.
They're not going to trade Luis Arraez right now. I mean, Luis Arraez is indeed Luis Arraez. So you're not going to see something like that happen. And he's cheap. So
he's cheap, bro.
Yeah, there's definitely not going to be a move like that. Heck, I have Dane waiting. Do you want to stick around for a little longer? Or
I can stick around for a few more minutes. And my guy,
can you stick
Dane
around to 9:20, 8 minutes?
Perfect.
All
perfect.
Right,
That's perfect.
Stick around with me for 8 more minutes. Then we'll get Dane on here to talk a little more. Guys, again, we're going to 10 o'clock today as we are on Yamamoto Watch. I don't believe there's any other updates that I have seen. I think the last one is Nightingale. There was the update, too, that he's supposed to be potentially meeting with, I think it was the Red Sox and the Blue Jays also. So I don't think you're going to have, I was hoping maybe an answer by Friday. I think it's more next week is going to be the hot week, Monday or Wednesday. is my prediction of when it happens. Some people are saying maybe the 18th because number 18. Kind of putting numbers together. You know, we start putting the tinfoil hats on and numbers mean everything and this and
The
that.
X-File music starts
The
playing in the
X-File music
background.
starts playing. I might have that on here, actually. Yeah, here he goes.
You're a clown, bro. But I want to ask you, bro, right? Because I know your timeline was flooded. After the details came out about the Shohei Ohtani contract and the deferred money, how irritated were you seeing the different Yankee fans or just different people? Oh, now the Yankees offer this person that and defer the money. Listen, let's be original, right? If you're a Yankee fan out there wanting the Yankees to defer money when it comes to Yamamoto, that's not going to happen. The reason why the Dodgers were able to do that is because Shohei Ohtani and his agent is the one that came up with the parameters for that deal. That wasn't exclusively a Dodgers thing. That's something that Shohei and his agent came up with to make the team still be able to be competitive while he's over there. Because when he was with the Angels, what was the main excuse Artie Moreno had? Oh, I have too much money tied up with Trout and Ohtani. I can't sign anyone. So Shohei knows he makes more money off of the field when it comes to endorsements, and he could wait on the back end for that 680. And when he waits if he waits towards the end, if he's in Japan, by the time that money clears, only thing he would probably have to pay is just a federal transaction tax for that money. He won't have to pay big time taxes on that money.
And I predicted it. I said, we are going to, the word deferral is going to be used way more in history this year than it's ever been of all time.
This episode is brought to you by the word deferral.
So we got to get what's his name? The Count from Sesame Street. Come on, start spelling it out and telling people what it means. But that's going to be something that you see and hear about. I've already had people messaging me. Can they do that with Yamamoto? I said, guys, here's the difference. And you brought this up, but I want to put it into the numbers for everybody. Last year alone, off of his salary based off of his sponsorships, Shohei Ohtani made $40 million. Number two was his teammate Mike Trout at $5 million. And he's going to make more than that this season. So he is arguably one of the only players that can say, hey, guys, give me $2 million a year. I mean, if it makes us better, I'm okay with doing that. Why not? It's going to make us a better club. I don't eat all the salary, and we can maybe win some championships. He's one of the only guys. Oh, why didn't Judge do that? Why didn't this guy do that? It's a different situation. And please, folks, please, here's another thing I got to say. I hear people all the time sit here and go, but he makes enough money. But they make enough money. But guys, this is their profession. This is what it pays. This is what it pays. If he sits there and goes, oh, I'm getting $40 million. Hey, Yankees, you know what? Why don't you rich-ass, billionaire sons of bitches go ahead and just give me 21? Why? Why? Why should he take less? Why should he sit there and go, defer it to later down the line. Don't worry about it. That's all right. Don't worry about it later. Guys aren't going to do that. Ohtani's a rare case that can, and we got a really nice comment here by Jay Ramos. He goes, this is the most respectable Yankees pod I found. I appreciate that, but also
salute to you.
Check out my guy right here on Yanks Morning Brew Sports. Go subby at Morning Brew Sports, guys, and check them out. They hit 2K today.
Yes,
we hit like George Jefferson. They moving on up. Okay.
We hit 2K today. We was able to have an interview with Jabba Chamberlain. This Saturday, I will be in Woodbridge, New Jersey. We'll be meeting up with my guy, Bernie Williams, Yankee legend. Shit. Bernie Williams will be in Woodbridge, New Jersey. Burn, baby, burn. We will have some exclusive footage and some interviews from that this Saturday. So make sure you guys want to tune into Morning Brew Sports. You don't want to miss out on any of the content that's coming out.
No, definitely not. Definitely not at all, guys. And
I'm sorry, to piggyback of what you just said about people complaining why they don't get. Listen, it's probably one of the greatest inventions of all time. Free market capitalism, right? They go into the market. They set their price in the market, and whoever wants to pay is going to pay for it. That's just what it is. Yeah. We may want the player to sign for whatever just so he can stay here. Listen, if you were in Judge's situation or if you was in Ohtani's situation, you would try to maximize and get whatever you 100%. Can for your talent, 100%. Especially knowing that your lifespan as a player, 10 to 15 years at the most. You're going to want to celebrate and rejoice the rest of your life, and it doesn't hurt having a few M's in the bank in order to do that.
Shit. Hell no, not at all. So, Heck, before I let you off here, I do this to all the guests, bro. Well, you're not Hector, by the way, Hector's not a guest. Hector's a teammate, okay? But I do this to all the family here at NYYU. I got to put you on the spot.
Uh-oh.
Now's your time.
Mm-hmm.
Gut feeling, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, opening day, is playing for who?
He's playing for the New York Yankees with number 18 on his back. Point blank, period. He may be the second starter in that starting rotation, but he still will be wearing number 18. Pete, like you've said on multiple shows, and you put this out on X or Twitter or whatever you want to call it, there's a reason why the Yankees haven't given up the number 18. There's a specific reason for that. And that reason is for Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Damn right. Heck, it's been amazing, my friend. You know, I always love seeing you, and I can't wait until we out. Where we out together?
Oh, Tampa, baby. We going to be at spring training.
Yeah.
The boys will be running loose down there at George M. Steinbrenner Field. I'm not sure. I'm going to get Dane drunk and make him go streaking. I know he's coming up next. That's why I said that. I'm going to get my man so drunk to make him go streaking in the streets of Tampa.
Bro, Dane has streaked before. He keeps telling me he has. I'm like, bro, you bring that shit up way too much and never have streaked before in your life. Dane has ran butt-ass naked in Washington State somewhere, holding a bottle of tequila.
Facts.
Running around the streets. I know for a fact. I guarantee it.
For all we know, his name is not even Dane. That's why he don't let you book his flights. He don't want you to see his actual ID. That's what it is.
Who the hell knows who he is? But you know what? He's coming on, so we're going to find out, damn it. So stay tuned.
I love you, brother. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Appreciate
you guys. Jera the Queen herself. Appreciate you.
All right, fam. Until next time,
bro.
I'll see you later.
Peace.
Of course, guys, that is the one, the only Hector. We're about to bring in our good friend Dane Yuba behind the scenes. Just chilling and waiting is what my guy Dane likes to do. But before we do that, I think there was a super duper chat. There was. Kyle Knapp says, I've seen several reports that some are skeptical. We roll with Verdugo as our everyday left fielder. Still linking us to Bellinger. Thoughts or just smoke? Keep doing big things at NYYU. Lifetime follower here. Kyle Knapp, we appreciate you, brother. Thank you. And a little more. Thank you.
Thank you for being a friend.
I'm not buying in to the Cody Bellinger stuff. I'm not buying into it, and I'm going to tell you why really quick before I get Dane in here. I'm not buying into it because it's this simple. Scott Boras is his agent. I see so many people out there going, man, he ain't going to get that money. He's going to accept 4 years. You want to fucking bet on that? You want to bet on that? Do you want to bet that Cody Bellinger is going to find $200 million plus somewhere? You want to bet on that? I keep seeing people going, he ain't going to get paid. He's not making no money. Nobody wants him. I keep saying, guys, Scott Boras is his agent. He's gonna make money. Shmoney. Shkadol. You guys already know what I mean. But without further ado, let's bring in the GOAT, Mr. Dane Huber himself. We're ready to rock and roll, my guy. Let me get that handsome son of a bitch in here. There he is. There he is, that handsome devil. Look at you, you fucking handsome son of a bitch, you. So quick, I gotta run this by you real quick, Dane, because I'm sorry we're not letting you off the spot here. Did you do it? Yes or no? You did it. Dane, you did it, Dane. Do I gotta get a lie detector in this shit and really put you on the spot at the event? I'll get a lie detector at the event. I'll contact my Yankee guy right now and say, look, we gotta bring a lie detector machine in. So let it pass through the metal detector just for this. I guarantee you. Oh, I don't have Dane on, my bad. There we go. Now I got you. Now you couldn't hear him. Now you can hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But he says no, right? You said no.
No, not
never
a
done
chance.
I will bring in a lie detector and check you right there because I'm sorry, Dane. You bring up streaking way too much. You have experience doing this. That's the response we were looking for right there. But Dane, my friend, tell everybody how you doing today.
All right, man. Living the NYYU dream, brother.
Oh, man, it's a lot of work. People don't know how much work it is.
Oh, boy.
It's a lot of
Been
work.
busy all day.
Been busy all day, man. And
that top 30 list is an argument all in itself.
Yeah, we talked about that yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah.
So if you guys think those top 30 lists are made like you're sitting down having a box of chocolate and, eating a bowl of ice cream, it's not. There's some fights that go on in there to figure out who gets placed where.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are on day 6 and we're not through number 20.
So eventually, that list will indeed be updated, guys. We're also 39 subs away from 21,900. Let's get to 22 really quick. And when Yamamoto signs, let's get to 23K. That is going to be the goal, baby. We'll stay all day.
100%.
I'll stay all day on that stream if he signs because we're going to have a party in here. But you know what I got to do that day? Get some sake.
Yeah, have you ever had sake?
I had sake, but I had
I
sake
haven't.
one time. One time I've had it. Very good. I told Jira about it. I'm like, you can have it warm and all that. She's like, yeah, that's disgusting. I said, what do you know?
My
What do you know
dad
about sake?
played basketball in Japan and he absolutely loves warm sake, but I've never tried it.
I don't think the fan, the chat here knows how big your family is.
Oh, my dad goes 6'8", 340 when he was playing basketball. My uncle Kurt played in the NFL. He's 6'7", 360 first round pick.
God.
And
how tall are you?
I'm 6'3".
He's like, that's small. Compared to my family, that's small. To everybody
No, they
else,
call me.
I'm up there.
They call me the little guy.
Then I'd be a fucking midget over there at 5'11". Kidding me? I'd be a little shit in the corner. That's hey, go over there, little shit. That's what I'd be to everybody. Like my grandmother used to call me little strunza.
That's
Italian
exactly what
people,
my
little
grandma
shit.
called me, but she was 6'1". So
Granny was 6'1",
Granny was 6'1".
and I'm gonna guess she laid a smackdown on anybody.
Oh, yeah. My dad and my uncle were terrified to death of her.
Oh, man. David Douglas, my brother, says, you know what I love most about this channel? Pete and Co. educate us fans. Well, look, we try to keep you guys entertained during pretty crazy times as it is right now because people are on pins and needles, Dane. They're walking on eggshells. They're scared. Oh, my God, Dane, he met Ohtani. Oh, like he didn't play for him in the WBC. Are you holding? Does this hold like any additional water that now he's just jumping to the Dodgers?
Oh, he went to a Lakers game is going to make all the difference in the world. Meeting LeBron.
Facts, that's it.
It's all over.
Oh my God. Are your thoughts changed at all? Where is your confidence level still what it was yesterday?
It's higher.
Wow, that's interesting. Why is that exactly?
Just talk to people. It's well known around Major League Baseball that he wants to be a Yankee.
Yeah. And
the rumor is that as long as the money's close, he's coming. Correct.
That's the same thing that I've been inclined to hear from everything that we always share information with each other. We always talk about it. So it's going to be intriguing. Originally I said Friday, Dane. I don't believe in Friday anymore. I do think this is going to be a next week thing. There's no way this goes past next week, I don't believe.
It's done before Christmas.
Yeah, I would think it has to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Josh with the super chat says, and guys, by the way, I promise you, me and Dane are going to get to your voicemails. You got about 7 loaded in there. Dane can hear them now. I fixed it. That guest could also hear it. So we'll make sure that we get to those. Dane doesn't mind hanging out with me for a little while, so we'll get to all that. Answer your super chats as we go. We're not going anywhere. We don't have, that's the difference with NYY and everybody else, guys. We are here for you all. We're not here to do a show and run. We're here to answer your questions, talk to you all, give you a chance to be a part of the show. That's what makes NYYU different than anybody else out there. But Josh with the super chat says, percentage of belief, we are getting Yoshi, 100%.
Can I say 200?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's closer to 200%. I can't see it being anywhere else.
I can't either. I can't, bro. I can't. I can't. I can't either. And I've gotten so many. Dane, you probably got a message. By the way, Dane's kind of blowing up on Twitter. So If you're not
No,
following
I'm
Dane,
not.
yeah, you are. Go, you follow Dane, okay? If you follow me, you got to follow Dane, by the way. So go follow Dane. But one of the things that I've been just hearing left and right is, oh, Pete, you're lying. How can you say you're not concerned? Because I'm just going based off what I already know. And again, could he sign with the Dodgers? Yes. Could he sign with the friggin' Baltimore Orioles out of nowhere? Yes. Who the hell knows? But at the end of the day, in my opinion, I am of 100% belief this guy's going to be a Yankee based on everything that me and you have been told and what is out there right now. To this fact, real quick, let me throw this out there. The most recent update we got from Bob Nightingale. He says, oh, the Dodgers are getting this guy, that guy, Glass now, but they're still all in for Yamamoto, but the New York Yankees remain to be the favorites.
Right. This is how he is a big legacy and honor guy. Yamamoto. That means something to him. The Yankees had a scout at every single one of his starts last year. They paid for somebody to watch him. He knows that. That means something more to Japanese players than it does in America.
Bingo. It does.
He grew up idolizing two Yankees, Matsui and Tanaka.
Yep.
He's met with them both in Japan pre-coming over to the States. He said they didn't need to be at that meeting. Why were the Yankees so confident that they didn't need to bring anybody else? They brought Howe, Swimming Minami, and Cashman.
Manaya.
But they didn't bring any of the big players. They didn't run him down and meet the Giants players or, whatever else. They just went at it with him. They want him. He pitched that no-hitter, tip of the cap, right to Hal, Brian, Manaya.
Yeah, that's right. And it's interesting too, right? That a lot of the same guys that were at that game were the ones that went out there to go meet him again.
Yeah.
And look, I think the one thing that Yankee fans keep this in mind. If the money is close, I think the majority of reporters have said this. He'll probably be a Yankee. Andy Martino, whether you like Andy Martino or not, I sometimes think he's a little weasel. But anyway, I'll leave it at this. Andy Martino was on the hot stove for the New York Mets. Andy Martino came out. It was just like, the Mets feel a little better after the meeting. But if the money's close, he's a New York Yankee. That's what the common consensus is among insiders, is that if money's close, he's a New York Yankee. That's what they're saying. And Josh with the super chat says, by the way, love your hard work. Thank you, bro. It's the entire channel, man. You guys don't even know what happens behind the scenes. This team's always working. We got a vision. Some people like to say, why do you guys do this? Well, we have a vision. We have a vision, a plan, and a goal, and we look to meet all of those all the time. So,
and bring you guys the best content we can.
No doubt about it. And I want to shout out another chat here. Attitude Adjuster says, I'm a new subscriber and just found NYYU last week, and I love what you got going. And here's the thing for you, my friend. It's only the beginning. It's only going to get bigger.
Absolutely.
It's only going to get bigger, no doubt about it. So how about we do this, Dane? Let's get to the next voicemail we have on here.
Outstanding.
And let me know if you can hear it.
Hey, Pete. Kyle Malay here. I know about the Dodgers meeting with Yamamoto, but of course they were going to meet with him. I still believe that we are going to get Yamamoto. And like I said the other day, it's not if we get him, it's when we get him. It's going to be great. All right. Love your show, Pete, and you're doing a great job. Talk to you later.
That's the spirit, brother. That's the spirit, brother. I'm right there with you. And
100%.
I'm right there with you. Josh again says 9 years, $310 million. Would you do it? 100%.
100%.
No, I'd go up to 325, 330. It depends. It depends, man.
Here's a question for you though. Please. Since we're already at 9 years, do we go past the Cole salary if we have to?
There's this new strange idea being pushed by many. And that Cole or Judge wouldn't like that. Let me be the first to say that if they didn't like it, I look at both of them and go, I don't give a shit. One, I don't think that would ever happen. I knew you're going exactly where I was. They don't give a shit.
No.
These guys are not, they're selfless players. These guys want to win. That's why, guess who's involved in what's happening? Judge and Cole, because they want to win. Aaron Judge could have said, oh, you guys are going to get Soto? You know what he's also thinking? We're going to re-sign him long term. Aaron Judge, guys, folks, you ready for this? Aaron Judge has a brain. He could sit there and go, Juan Soto is one of the top 5 elite hitters in the game, top 10, however you want to see him. Doesn't matter. He's 25 years old. He's going to get more money than me. Guess what he doesn't get? I'm the captain of the New York Yankees. That would never change. Until I retire and I leave and say, see you later, I am the captain of the New York Yankees. For fans, and here's the worst part about this, and this is why NYYU was established. When people like Michael Kay, who have watched this team for years, saw A-Rod play with Jeter and get paid more than Derek Jeter, sit there and go, well, I don't think he liked that. I don't think he liked that. That is a call for clicks because your ratings are ass. Simple as that. Dane?
I never heard Jeter complain about it. I mean, he wasn't the highest paid player for most of his career on the Yankees.
And he was the ultimate winner. He was a major competitor. He never competed against his own players on his team.
No.
Come on now.
Judge and Cole will be open these guys with welcome arms because they're going to help them win championships.
Yep.
Whatever the salary is, they won't care.
What's that song? Who sings that song? So I call to you with open arms. What song is that?
I have no idea.
Hirsch, come on, man. I know one of you guys know. I feel like singing it right now, but I feel like I'm getting a little sick and I can't belt out the real vocals. Beavis Lee Ray says, Yankee Moto, no matter what. Vinny says, we need a weekly show with you two during the season. Well, I got one better for you guys. Journey, there we go. Thank you, guys. I got one better for you guys. The Yankee Farm Report, the Farm Report. Dane and Carlos, guys, during the year, you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. If you like Dane, and look, when I do live chats, game season live, by the way, I don't know, we got a lot of new subs. Maybe you guys don't know this. I called 170 games last year from start to finish. We never turned one off early. We did the WBC. We did 150 Yankee games, and then we did the playoffs without the Yankees. Start to finish. So again, I just want everybody to understand if you're new here, you get content galore. It never stops. It never stops.
No, it never stops. And we're doing post-game season live this year. There's plenty of opportunity for me to get on here. So
there's a lot,
don't worry about seeing me.
Yeah, I want to definitely want to touch on that too, guys. We got a post-game show this year coming up that it allows 2 guests or 1 guest, however it is. We got All Rise this year. If you guys remember All Rise, which right now is only Mondays because of the off season, but going forward is typically Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It could be every day. We're gonna look into that and see how it goes with the workload. But the good thing is we got a lot of people open to doing that show. Hector's gonna help. Francis is gonna be helping. Dane could help. So you're gonna see a shit ton of Dane. I told you guys that. Josh says Michael K started that BS narrative. It's absolutely bullshit, man. Don't even pay no mind to it. David Miser says Jeter was more annoyed by A-Rod's tactics than money. He was more annoyed about the bullshit attention it drew. That's what he didn't like more than anything else.
Wow, Raw. Thank you.
Oh, go ahead. Read it out. Let's see this.
No, go ahead. I don't know.
Will you break down?
Yeah, a little bit. That's...
Okay. That's like me reading a, by the way, if anybody didn't notice, I'm not scared to say this. So if I read like one of those little lovey-dovey cards, I could barely make it through it.
I'm the same way.
Clip it. Clip it.
Yeah.
Rod Thompson says, this is for Dane. Dane, your growth, no pun intended, 6-foot tree, knowledge of baseball and its nuances has been invaluable to this channel. I salute you and look forward to meeting you, my friend. One thing Dane does to me all the time, guys, and he gets me so pissed off. I gotta share this because I want Dane to be. I'm gonna put him on the spot. I don't care.
Oh, great.
I don't care. He's not 6'3" behind that camera, all right? But one of the things I tell Dane all the time, I come to me and he goes, Pete, I just want to thank you for believing. I say, Dane, shut the fuck up. I tell him all the time. I say, can you shut up? You're good. You're great. You're excellent at what you do. You've gotten so much better. Everybody who's been following this channel, you guys know how much better Dane has gotten on camera, and he knows me. If he wasn't good, he wouldn't be on.
Yeah,
I tell him that all the time, right? You know how
that
I
is
am.
that is true. If I wasn't good, I wouldn't be here.
You would not be here. So you are invaluable to what we do, and we appreciate you, my friend.
Well, thank you, Raw. Thank you very, very much. I appreciated that more than you know.
We have another chat in here I want to highlight. Pete, you made this last unbearable season watchable and are one of my favorite YouTubers in general. God bless you, brother. I really appreciate that. Let's get to a few more of these voicemails we have here. Let's get to the next one. Here we go. Right here. There it is.
Yo, Pete, what's up, brother? This is Robert from Cali.
Yo.
Hey, I want to get your thought on something. I know you touched on it, but just to bring it back again. Yes, I'm confident. You give me the confidence in having Yamamoto in the starting pitching rotation. Yes. And what do you think of the Yankees trying to go out and go after Hicks for the pin?
Oh.
And on top of that, maybe make a little wheel and deal with Miami for a couple of relievers. Then how do you think we'll look, bro? I think we'll be pretty solid after that, right? Just want to get your thought and your opinion on that. Later.
I get an anxiety attack when I hear Hicks.
I
Did you think of Aaron?
That's exactly what I thought of. I went, I'm struggling breathing, going.
I told him the same thing. Anytime somebody says Hicks, I'm like, wait. Oh, shit, that's right. I forgot there is Jordan Hicks is still out there. Matt with the super chat says, Peter and Dane, thank you guys for everything. Let's complete the mission. Hashtag Yamamoto, my guy. I absolutely love it. Somebody get this moron JWL out of here, please. I appreciate it. Guys, again, we are 36 subbies away from 20,900. Thank you so much. Smacky the likey. Hitty the subby. Let's get to the next voicemail.
What's up, Bronx Bombers? I'm calling, supporting the channel. Pete, great job y'all doing over there, man. And NYY U.
Yep.
You know, I stay down here in Orlando. I'm a huge Yankee fan. I'm just calling to get your take, cause yeah, I'm with the Yamamoto, but you know, I feel like you always gotta have a plan B. So if you're gonna have a plan B, I think we just need to package some of our prospects and just go all in and go get somebody like, I don't know, maybe like a Edward Cabrera or, I don't know, just give me an idea of like who you think might be a possible guy that we could bring pitching wise. That and also, a middle reliever or a closer. I believe we need that as well. I'm not too keen on Holmes. Thank you, Pete. Have a good one, man.
I appreciate you, man. Look, I agree with I agree with both of those. I agree with both of those 150%. I think Edward Cabrera is fair game, right? They kind of already mentioned that it's possible that they would.
That's been a name that's come up for
it's definitely
a whole
come up.
year.
It'll obviously take a little something. The Yankees did want him. That has been well reported out there in the deal with Gleyber Torres. Guy has electric stuff, a bit wild with the command, but nobody would deny the type of stuff he has. He has absolutely electric stuff. The Marlins see him in their rotation long term, so he'd be a great get, no question about it. And I'm right there with everybody. I think most Yankee fans feel the same way. Very rarely do you find a Yankee fan going, hey, I think Clay Holmes is great as the closer. Very rarely do you see that. So I'll ask you, Dane. I mean, what the hell do you do there?
I'm still a big Luis Heel to the back of the bullpen guy.
I like it too. I got him in MLB The Show right now doing it.
And I bet he's doing well. Yeah.
He's had a couple of tough outings.
As far as middle relief, I'm not worried about that. Yoendry Gomes can step directly into that Johnny Brito role, and he may be even better.
Bingo.
He has a better pitch mix. He's got a better fastball, and he's got 2 off-speed pitches in his curveball and his slider that play way up. He could be a high 90s guy out of the bullpen for 2-3 innings. Clayton Beater's going to find a role on this team as well.
Can I pause you 1 second? I want to
Please.
pause you for 1 second. I want to talk about who you just mentioned and Yoendry Gomes. I bring him up because I got to ask you, why is he so slept on? Why is Yoendry Gomes so slept on with the Yankee community? And I'm going to be real with you. A lot of times when I think of Warren, Beater, Heel, I very rarely mention Yoendry Gomes, and I know him. I know what type of stuff he has. Why is he so slept on? He's probably been longer on the 40-man than almost any of these guys.
He has been. He's supposedly, well, they gave him a 5th option.
Right.
But he was out of options this year. The biggest thing with Gomes has been his health.
Yeah.
He'll show just absolutely electric stuff, and then he'll get hurt and miss 3 months or something like that.
So maybe that body is made for being a reliever a little more.
Well, when Grayson Crawford had Gomes all year until he went all the way up to the majors,
Double-A pitching coach.
Double-A pitching coach. He said this year was all about building a plan for Yoendry Gomes to stay healthy. That's why they took him so slow. Why he only got 3 to 4 innings is because they were building a routine, building a workout program that would keep him healthier. He thinks he'll get 2 or 3 miles an hour back on the fastball. He was 95 last year.
Right.
Gomes has been up to 100 pre-injury. So if he gets back to 98 as a starter, that could be 100 as a reliever.
Yep.
And he's got the wipeout breaking ball and the wipeout slider.
Yeah, I mean, he has filthy stuff, especially out of the pen. I think he could be really, really effective. And you made a great point immediately. You said the Johnny Brito role. It fits him to a T.
And this is a guy that came in and struck out 12 guys in 4 innings. He's got the stuff. He's got a fastball. You could tell hitters it's coming, and they wouldn't be able to hit it.
Yeah,
it's that kind of good.
A lot of deception is what he's working with. Let's go ahead and continue. We got a couple of more voicemails, and matter of fact, I'm waiting for him to respond, but we may have Kev on for a little while from Bronx to Nothing, so we'll double check and see as of right now. But again, guys, you know, the team is always welcome to join, and you guys already know I don't mind staying on. I'm all here. Mark Ferrero, brother, love you, fam. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you for hanging out with us today.
Mark, thank you.
And let's go ahead and get to the next voicemail.
How you doing? How you doing, my brother? I just wanted to ask a question. Now, if we get if we don't get Yamamoto, what's the chances we might go out there and make a trade for like Corbin or I know not Tyler Glasnow because he most likely go to the Dodgers, but maybe we sign Snell, maybe go after Corbin in the trade. What's the chances if we don't get Yamamoto? But I appreciate your show. You have a good time. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much, brother. I'll say this right off the bat. I don't see Snell anywhere near the New York Yankees, no matter what happened. Right? Yeah, I don't see
not a chance.
And, you know, one thing I always say, pay attention to when Jack Curry talks. Jack Curry is kind of the ears, and then he kind of feeds the fans a little bit. You know what I mean? To kind of make them feel good. Hold on, let me just respond. Kev is currently driving home, so he will not be joining us, but I just want to give him that opportunity and that chance. But,
Rob, Danny, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You're good.
Rob, Danny Watson and Jack Neely will play big roles next year in the bullpen, especially Danny Watson. Special arm there.
No doubt. And the reason why I brought up Jack Curry is he basically came out and was like, I don't see the Yankees going after Corbin. That doesn't seem like something they would do, go after Corbin Burns. So I hate saying it, but if somebody were to come to me quick, it's like, Pete, what's the plan B? I would honestly immediately go, and say, if I had to give you an honest answer, Frankie Montas and Jordan Hicks. That to me is like the most simpleton type thing for them to do quick and make happen.
The other guy that I could see maybe is Lucas Giolito.
I could potentially see that. I feel like he's going to Boston. I don't know why.
Well,
seems like a fit in Boston.
He's very Shane Bieber-like with his arm action and stuff like that. That's the guy who made Matt Blake's career.
Yep, that's right.
He could probably fix what Giolito's got going on, and he could be back to being, that 2-3 type. Yep. And he's a free agent, so he's not going to cost anything in prospects or picks.
And MX says Yamamoto will play at the bank. Well, apparently Philadelphia is now interested. I don't know about that, though, because no knock on your Phillies, MX. I love you, brother. They're not really a legacy type club. And that was the original rumor, right? The original rumor was he wants to play on a legacy team that has importance to like where he is in Japan. You know what I mean?
Big stage, brightest lights.
Yeah, big stage, brightest lights. And really, in my opinion, that's the Dodgers and Yankees majority more than anybody else. But we got our guy, Angel Serrano. Let's go ahead and take a listen.
Yo. Good evening, NYYU. It's Angel Serrano. Yes, man, we're going to get Yamamoto. We're going to get, but we already got Soto, but we're going to get Yamamoto big time. This is what we're going to have for all these teams. Let me put this on. Let me see if I could play this for a second. Oh, it didn't go through. It did not go through. Sorry, Pete. I had the Undertaker music, but with technical difficulties out here, bro. But definitely, bro, listen.
Got a little bit of it. Is that out? We hear the bell ringing, and that's it.
Yeah, that's all I can hear.
Coming back? You there, brother? Angel, my guy. Where you at?
Yeah.
There he is.
Love it, baby. Love it. Yankees. Go Yankees. #1, baby. World Series in 2024. Big hugs to everybody. Much love. Merry Christmas. And God bless. Bye-bye.
Yes, brother. We appreciate you, man. Merry Christmas to you, too. And then we got another voicemail I do want to get to.
Okay.
And then we're going to get ready to wrap this thing up here. But I want to throw this out there. Everybody that is a member, guys, we got like 61 people right now in our Discord. We got like 140 members. Do me a favor, guys. If you're a member, come hang out with us, man. The Discord is fun.
Yeah, guys. Discord's fun.
And you could ask Dane all the questions in the world you want, and he's going to answer them. He's going to go ahead and answer them all for you there.
We have a prospect section just for that reason.
Bingo, we do. We got a prospect section. You could jump right in there. So again, become a member. Go download Discord. What you do is go to your settings, go to connections, connect your YouTube account that you signed up for, your membership account. Connect that one too, and bada bing, bada boom, bang, zoom, Alice. You're right in the Discord server. The last voicemail is going to be wrapped up by the one and only DJ Steelio.
Yeah, it's me again, man. How you doing? It's the friendly neighborhood DJ Steelio in the mix. How you guys doing? Damn it, Dane. Peter Simon, Natty. What's up, man? I just want to say hi, man. How you doing? Dane? I haven't heard from you in a while, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I miss you, bro. Shit.
Steels, I love you, buddy.
Man, also, Pete. How you doing? Yo, Jira? Yeah, I love saying that name. Like that, so butchered. Jira. You go throw another chunkle at me, man. Sheesh.
Steels likes to live dangerously.
This Yamamoto.
She don't fuck around.
People are really stressing out about Yamamoto going to the Dodgers, man. I don't get it, man. It's so dumb. Why are people stressing out? It wouldn't be fair for all the other teams to not, show interest in Yamamoto.
Exactly.
Let everybody, let them think that they're getting Yamamoto, and then let the Yankees snatch him away from everybody else. The 2024 Yankees are back, baby. So Aaron Judge is a gift of God. Peace.
We had to go go out there. By the way, it's pretty amazing that we didn't get a Simon voicemail. Simon was up for Rookie of the Year, by the way. I think he finished in last place. But we had to give Simon a little chance there. Last thing to throw at the Dane. We got about 7 minutes, guys. I keep my time. We don't end early. We're gonna stay here for the 7 minutes with you guys. I already made my plead for Discord. Let's finish up on Yamamoto Watch.
Okay.
Again, just to kind of rehash the day with everybody. Oh my God, he met Ohtani, Freeman, and everybody made such a big deal about this. And Dane, once
LeBron's the important one.
LeBron's the important one that he actually went to go see. But I'm sitting there going, guys, is this guy like a dumbass? Was he under a rock and he had no idea that these guys played for the Dodgers? Like he wasn't thinking beforehand, hey, if I go to the Dodgers, I'm going to be playing with Freddie Freeman, the Mookie Betts, and Shohei Ohtani. It's as clear as day. He knew this, just like he knows. If I go to the Yankees, I'm playing with Judge Soto and Garrett Cole. He knows I'm playing for the team that, Tanaka played for, Matsui and Kuroda. What's the difference?
Nothing.
I don't feel no different.
No, I don't feel any different. There's somebody asking to break down Yamamoto's stuff. Just
I can
as
very well.
You want to do that?
Yeah. So somebody argued to me on this. They go, oh, Pete, he actually only sits in the low 90s. No, he doesn't. He does not.
No.
Just because he's smaller, he doesn't. His arm angle. Stop. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, when you watch his so do me a favor, guys. Look up his delivery, how he throws. But then look it up in slow motion. He develops torque. So a lot of people see him and they go, he's all arms. He's not. He leans back, and once he leans back, he just does a slight kick, and it's all forward motion. And it's all in one motion and movement. So he's not just using arm. People go, he uses no legs. He does. Just watch it and pay attention. Fast, it's kind of tough to see. But when you watch it in slow motion, he does. He has one of the best curveballs you'll ever see. And if you're concerned about it transitioning over to Major League Baseball, watch him in the World Baseball Classic. He still threw 98. He still had his curveball. He still had his split. He's still throwing mid to high 90s. He did all of that. And a pitch that you don't get to see a lot. He has a great sweeper. I hate using the term sweeper, but in today's term, it would be a sweeper because it goes right to left. It breaks away from righties on a sweeping angle, not a diagonal down in the dirt. It sweeps away from them. He doesn't use it a lot in Japan because for whatever reason, there's a lot more left-handed hitters in Japan. So it dives in on them. So he typically sticks with two different splitters also. One he throws for a strike and one he buries.
He throws a split and a fork.
And a fork ball. The fork ball is the one that bounces into dirt. The split he could throw for a strike. Get ground balls with it also. This is a guy with a complete arsenal, Dane. I think
he's got a changeup too. He's got a traditional changeup too.
Yeah.
He doesn't throw it very often, but it's still a good pitch. He's got a complete pitch mix.
No question. Are you concerned about the conversation about the height? He's too small.
At 25 years old, absolutely not. And would I worry about it if he was 30? Probably a little bit.
Agreed.
But I'm not worried about it at all. And he actually changed that motion with his leg between 2022 and 2023. He had a traditional windup, and he went to the lower leg movement, and he actually found even better control. That's why he did it. So I'm not worried about the size.
We got a super chat from MMAC. He clarifies, I didn't see the comment underneath. He said, you didn't do your homework. Just under that comment, I said on July 29th, when the Yankees come to town and they play the Phillies. So that's what he was talking about, playing at the bank. We do got an Andy Martino update. Let me switch over on this screen real quick to show everybody. For a long time, there was a complete lack of buzz around Yamamoto and the Mets. It seems like they didn't have much of a chance. Now at a crucial time, they're in it. Okay, yeah. They're in it, guys. Everybody buckle up, fasten your seatbelts. The Mets are now in it. They're dropping $4 billion to Andy Martino for putting that out there to get people talking. Because you know why? The Mets were falling out of it too much. there wasn't enough conversation, and SNY is gonna have a hot stove show pretty soon, so you got to tune in.
Right.
You got to tune in. Okay, smacky to like, hitty to sub. Dane, I already know your answer, but I'm putting you on the spot anyway because I do what everybody here. Come opening day, what team is Yamamoto playing for?
Well, I think he's sitting on the bench opening day watching Garrett Cole.
For the Astros?
Yeah. No. For us.
I got him.
Oh, you dick.
Okay. We know what he meant, all right? We know what he meant. So, guys, we're going to get ready to wrap this up here. We are literally 32 subbies away from 21,132 away from 22,000 subs. So thank you guys so much for that. Thank you guys for hanging out with us today. Dane, again, like always, thank you so much for coming on and hanging out with me. We got 418 likes. Before you guys leave, hit the like button and subscribe.
Yeah,
Avishai,
guys, please. Avishai,
thank you for joining
welcome
the
back.
brother. Thank you for joining the brother. Join us in the Discord. Again, every member, come hang out with us in the Discord, man. You guys are paying a membership. Come get the most out of it. That's what it's for. Come hang out with us in the Discord, guys. It's amazing. Nicholas, yes, we are going live tomorrow. I told you guys I feel like I'm getting a little under the weather. It ain't going to stop me. I'll sit here dead with an oxygen tank if I got to go ahead and make sure that Yamamoto's a Yankee. I ain't going nowhere. It's what we do here. And if I can, I would love to continue to just get guests on with me so it makes it a little easier, but I don't shut up.
And I saw somebody say something about Roki. We'll find out in the next 2 days.
Yep. We will find out in the next 2 days what happens in that regard. But Dane, love you, brother.
Love you too, man.
You're invaluable here, fam. There you go. I wanted to see that smile before I got off here. You guys are the best. Much love to all of you.
Thank you guys
Until next
so
time,
much.
we're out. See you guys
We're
later.
out
See you tomorrow.
late.
If anything breaks, we'll be here tonight. See you later, guys.
Absolutely. Later, guys.
Can't make a promise, but I do my best. 25 sitting on 25 racks. Just got started, no, we ain't done yet. Bought a new crib, that's a goddamn flex. Sign that check. Told them last year that I been up next. Can't take calls, but I send that text. From way downtown, but it's just